A lot of times, people ask me and my husband if it's hard for us to work together. And what's the secret? How do you keep a relationship in a good standing? So, to start with is my little history behind all of this. I moved to the US 8 years ago. I'm from a small little town, little village of 3,000 people in Kazakhstan, and some of you may not even know where this country is. It's really far away, and I never knew I was going to live in America. It just happened to me. But anyways, long story short, me and my husband worked together as a team, and for a couple years already, and we've become really successful at it. Number one question is, how do you guys not fight more? The answer to this question is, we fight. Dear ladies, if you think that you'll find a prince perfect that you never fight with, that's wrong. That's never going to happen. You will always fight with your husband, and it's okay. If somebody tells you that it's not okay, they're one, either single, two, lying to you that they don't have any fights. Now, your fights, of course, need to be to a certain extent. I'm not telling you to fight 24/7. It's normal, but everybody has disagreements. So the way to treat it here is to get over it. You may not be able to prevent the fight, but you need to get over it, forget it, let it go, both of you. Number two, you need to set up clear responsibilities. When we first started, we expected each other to do their own thing. And then one thing wouldn't be done, another thing wouldn't be done. Then I'm asking my husband, hey, you promised me to do that. And he's like, no, but I thought you would do it. So this is how our marriage and this is how our business started. And unfortunately, we struggled a lot, and we thought, oh my God, we're so different. How are we ever gonna make it? And you know what? With time and a little bit of counseling, we've discovered that we actually like you so much because we're such a great team. I have my own responsibilities because I have my own strengths. My husband has his own responsibilities because he has his own strengths. Not only it lets us do what we love, but it also assigns clear responsibilities and things get done. And everybody is just responsible for what they do. So, in addition to this, someone once told us, you know, you should never talk about business at home. If you work together, just come home and never talk about business again. In our case, it's not true. I don't know if it helps some couples, it's fine. This is not what I recommend. Actually, having the same goal, having the same passion keeps us together. It's a big deal. We talk about our business all the time. Guess what? We're obsessed. And that's okay. It's okay to be obsessed. We would rather talk about business than talk about some movie. Now, if we want to talk about movie, we still talk about movie. But our business is number one for both of us. On my experience, I do not trust anybody else as much as my family, my parents, my husband. My husband is the number one person that I can trust, right? So we're together on the same goal, having clear responsibilities and setting up clear goals, and we trust each other. And we go into that huge goal together. And I don't know if anything could be greater than that. Now, do we get tired of each other? Don't tell him, but... And it's okay, it's normal. Everybody is going through that. What you need to do is to learn to give each other space. It's very important, and it's okay to make mistakes, but learn that every person on earth needs space. Unless the house is burning, it's an emergency, and if you feel like him or her needs space, give them that space. Take a moment, breathe in, talk to them later. Another question I get asked is, you know what? I am trying to find a good lady, and I'm having a very hard time. I can't find anybody motivated. I don't know how to do this. How do you motivate someone? First of all, if you found someone that's completely not motivated, it's going to be hard. I have to tell you, keep the search. Second of all, nobody is ever going to be perfect. If you feel that there's a little bit of potential in that person, you have to use this potential to the fullest. The number one way to motivate someone is to do the things that you think that they should be doing. It happened so many times when I saw my husband seeing me do something and started doing it. If I just tell him that he has to go do something, it's hard. Now, if I go do it myself and I achieve results, guess what? He goes and does it too. When we first started dating, I bought an iPhone, and I noticed that he bought one too, like a couple days later. So I thought it was cute, and then I started going to school, and guess what? My husband went back to the college. The whole family actually was surprised. They thought that he was never gonna do it again. He went back to college. And then when we graduated, we decided to get into business, right? Same thing with the gym. I started going to the gym, he started going to the gym. So if you want to motivate someone, just telling them is not enough. You really have to be the person that you want him to be yourself. And then you will see results without demand sometimes.